You're not lazy. You're just avoiding this. Let me guess. You had time today, but somehow nothing important got done. You weren't sleeping. You weren't resting. You were just scrolling, watching, waiting. And at some point you told yourself, yeah, I'm just lazy. But what if that's not true? What if you're not lazy at all? What if you're just avoiding one specific thing? Stay with me, because this changed how I see myself completely. Here's the uncomfortable truth most people never hear. Laziness is rarely the problem. Avoidance is. Think about it. You're not lazy when it comes to things that feel safe. You can binge shows for hours, research random topics, help other people with their problems, do last-minute tasks under pressure. So clearly, effort isn't the issue. The issue is what the effort would force you to face. For me, it showed up like this. I'd tell myself I wanted to improve my life, get healthier, build something meaningful, finally feel proud of my days. But when it was time to actually start, I'd clean my room, check emails, watch productive videos, anything except the one thing that mattered. And the worst part? At night, I'd feel guilty, disappointed, like I was slowly falling behind my own potential. That's not laziness. That's avoidance mixed with fear. Most of the time, we're not avoiding the work. We're avoiding the feelings the work brings up. Things like fear of failing, fear of being bad at the beginning, fear of realizing you're not as far along as you hoped, fear of trying and still not getting the result. So your brain does something sneaky. It protects you. It says, let's do this later. Let's wait until we feel ready. Let's distract ourselves for a bit. And suddenly, hours disappear. Here's what really changed things for me. I stopped asking, why am I so lazy? And I started asking, what am I trying not to feel right now? That one question exposes everything. This is why most motivation advice doesn't work, because it treats the problem like a lack of discipline. Wake up earlier, push harder, just be consistent. But if avoidance is the root issue, pushing harder just creates more resistance. It's like pressing the gas while your foot is still on the brake. You don't need more motivation. You need less fear around starting. So here's the first thing you can actually do. Tonight or tomorrow morning, take the thing you've been procrastinating on and finish this sentence honestly. I'm avoiding this because I'm afraid it won't work, afraid I'll quit again, afraid I'll look stupid, afraid I'll confirm my own doubts. No judging, no fixing yet, just name it. Avoidance loses power when it's exposed. This part matters, so hear me clearly. There is nothing wrong with you for feeling this way. If you've been stuck, it's not because you're broken. It's because you're human in a world that constantly overwhelms, compares, and distracts. Self-compassion isn't weakness. It's how you stop fighting yourself long enough to move forward. Next step, lower the emotional cost of starting. Most people don't procrastinate because tasks are hard. They procrastinate because tasks feel too big. So don't ask yourself to finish anything. Ask yourself to start ridiculously small. Not, I'll work out for an hour, but I'll put on my shoes. Not, I'll write the whole thing, but I'll open the document. Starting is the real win. Momentum comes later. When I stopped trying to fix my whole life and focused on just showing up for 5 minutes, everything changed. 5 minutes turned into 10. 10 turned into a habit, and habits turned into confidence. Not overnight, but steadily, quietly, in a way that actually stuck. Here's another shift that helps a lot. redefined success. Success is not finishing perfectly. Success is facing the thing you've been avoiding, even if it's messy, even if it's uncomfortable, even if you stop sooner than you hoped. Every time you face it, instead of running from it, you rebuild trust with yourself. And that trust is what creates real discipline. I'm saying this as someone who wasted years thinking I was lazy. I wasn't. I was scared, overwhelmed, and stuck in my own head. Once I understood that, I stopped hating myself for being unproductive, and I finally started moving. So let's recap. You're not lazy. You're avoiding a feeling, avoiding a fear, avoiding a version of yourself you're not sure you can live up to yet. That's okay. Start small, name the fear, show up anyway, just a little. Tonight, pick one thing you've been avoiding and take the smallest possible step toward it. Not to be perfect, just to be honest. Let's build momentum together.